Hey, welcome back to the Scamp on our land. In this video, we harvest pine pollen from our pinyon pine trees. Barron goes on an epic hike to an alpine lake and catches the biggest, most beautiful trout of his life. Some friends bring their ATVs to ride around our backyard on the 4th of July, the very same day as our 10-year anniversary. Check it out. Stay a while. Please like and subscribe, because I think you'll be really glad that you did.
Our backyard. Oh my god, that's amazing.
Anyway, here's the video. We'd been trying to harvest pine pollen for the last 3 years, but have always missed it or noticed it too late.
A little bit, but...
This year, though, with our land covered in pinyon pines, we jumped on it. Pine pollen contains 18 amino acids. It has numerous vitamins, it's full of minerals and antioxidants, it's great for the immune system, and helps to balance hormones. He's good.
Not a ton of flavor, but...
Not a ton. These berries have a lot of flavor. That's good, though. You could add this to anything and really not even notice. Just a subtle hint of pine. Why is our tank yellow?
I was hoping you didn't notice that.
Why is it yellow?
I don't know.
Is it yellow?
So, our water went yellow or green from being in the sun. I was thinking that this would probably happen, but hoping that it wouldn't, since we had a good bit of tap water in there and I figured it had enough chlorine. So, what's the best thing to do to prevent that? Do we put a little bit of iodine in it, or do we put it in the shade, or how do you prevent algae from growing without a bunch of chlorine? Maybe a little bit of chlorine would not be so bad. I don't know. Some expert, please comment and upvote the expert in the comments. Here is the hull. Now we just got to dry these guys out and then sift out the pollen.
These little berries are the male reproductive organs that release pollen into the air to pollinate pine cones, the female reproductive organs of the tree. The trees aren't male or female. In fact, the trees often contain both male and female cones. Pretty interesting. We let the berries dry on the counter for a week while we were out of town. By harvesting them early and letting them dry like this, they release far more pollen than if you were to harvest them on the tree as they're in full polleny bloom. You can see the amount of pollen they shed by simply sitting for a week. The next step was to shake them through a fine mesh sieve to release any additional pollen. It's a bit of a messy job for sure, something you don't want to do in a drafty or windy area.
Wow, that is a lot.
There's a lot of debate surrounding pine pollen as an allergen. Many people claim to be allergic, but certain sources state that pine pollen is only a signal of allergy season, being the brightest, most obvious pollen on the hood of your car or along the sidewalk. Pine pollen is very dense, while the smaller pollens of trees like oak, birch, pecan more easily circulate in the air, which is why they bother more people. I figure I'd mention this, as I know many of you care so much for our allergy-ridden little princess, but this process didn't affect him whatsoever, and he seems to have gotten through allergy season this year.
I guess like you said, I could just spoon it. Thank you. How much is in here?
2 scoops.
It's creamy, it's almost like milk. Good morning. It's 5 a.m. and I am up bright and early to go on a hike to an alpine lake. I haven't done this in a minute, so I'm quite excited. I'm going with everyone's favorite elf, Tyler, and his buddy Ty, so it should be a good time. They are far better fly fishermen than I am, so I will learn all the things. And we're off. How long is the hike in, Tyler?
5 miles.
We got 5 miles hiking. And elevation?
Right. 3,700 feet.
And kind of a scary elevation game.
Yeah.
Well, I got a gal in old St. Louis.
Damn, I forgot my camera.
Come and get it while you can. Tomorrow I'll be gone. And my good gal sitting alone.
Wow. Lots and lots of uphill switchbacks. I would film, but I'm just trying to keep up. Beautiful trail though. Seen a number of wild edibles. I ate a strawberry earlier, but up higher, they're not quite ripe. Lots of raspberries and then grouseberry bushes too, which is pretty exciting. And we're finally getting up into the snow. Lots of it up here still too, which will be good for packing trout out. How you feeling, Ty?
Good. I'm good. I'm ready to catch all the big fish.
These guys are flying, and I'm hurting. But not so bad that I can't keep going. I'm just feeling this. It's been so sustained, just there's very little flat spots, so quite a hike. I'm excited to get to the lake and put my feet in it. Starting to flatten out. I think the lake is up there. I hope.
Well, she likes to say we shouldn't, but you know.
We made it. And your boys beat. These two just freaking cruised it. They've probably been sitting here for 10 minutes. In my defense, I was filming, so that's the only reason I was slow. How we doing, squad?
Good. Yeah. Did you see that awesome view down there?
Yeah, it was awesome.
It's pretty sweet.
Now
Is
we
this-
just have to go up this.
Is there?
We do have to go up that.
Yeah, I was gonna say, is this fake lake?
This is fake
It's
lake.
fake.
Yeah, there's no fish in it. Yeah,
I was really hoping we had more hiking because I feel like I'm just getting started.
yeah.
I caught up with a few other people. These are the first people that we've seen on the trail, which is pretty cool. There's Tyler up there motoring. Ty's right behind him. Elsa, cue cinematic music. We made it. I am beat. Wow, there's a big trout right there. Holy. Wow. That is a big cutthroat. That one that just came in was a freaking torpedo. Wow, there's a big brown over there. Those are big fish. There's some tinkara flies, and there's some traditional flies. I'm gonna throw a tinkara fly on for now. I'm too beat up to fish.
Yeah. Too tired.
This one's got a nice humpback.
Might need help landing them.
I'm coming. You got a net over there?
I don't have a net. After Ty lands his, maybe you could steal his net.
Okay. Great work, sir. I'm coming, brother.
Yes, thanks, dude. Awesome.
Great work, sir.
Thank you, fish.
You want a picture quick? Look out.
just under my thumb.
They get you good?
Yeah, like, come look, it's in there really deep.
Oh no.
I don't know how to get that out actually.
I saw a picture of Hal recently, so I can maybe help.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
How do you want to do this?
I don't know. Gotta get him freed, and we're gonna keep him. So.
Okay. And maybe we won't do a photo since you're being paled.
Yeah. Just get him.
Quite ready yet.
Oh,
he
no.
popped off. I couldn't like keep. I guess I could have just held it up higher, huh? Yeah, I got overzealous and wanted to land him.
Get out of here, Mr. Chipmunk. I have nothing for you. Get away from my backpack, mister.
He's ballsy.
Yeah, dude. Hey, you get out of here. Go. Go. No. Get out of here. Why me? It's because you got the snacks, dumbass. Look at those fish. Those are beautiful.
Look how colored up they are.
Wow. Goodness, like that right through there.
Yeah.
Is insane. Beautiful.
That's a gorgeous fish right there.
It sure is.
Cool.
All right, Barron, it's your turn to start catching fish.
Okay.
Oh, there's a fish underneath. Damn it. I'll take it.
Oh, there's one.
Oh, you're hit. Yep, you got a fish, dude.
Nice.
Yes, man, on the Tenkara.
Tinkara.
I can help you land him if you want to walk into this spot.
Okay.
Oh yeah, dude.
Oh, another good one's chasing him. That's a good fish, man. You're so close. You might not be ready yet. Wow, I think that's the most colorful one so far. Nice, he's hooked just right in the tip of the nose.
I don't have a reel, brother.
There's no reel or anything. It's a fixed amount of line. Yeah. We'll catch this fish eventually, right?
What
Yeah.
year is it? Oh my
Oh,
goodness, dude.
we're right there. He saw that net and was like, I'm out. I think it's the challenge of that long rod.
Yeah.
Yes. Awesome work, man. Amazing fish. Wow, look at the color on that.
I feel like it's necessary to say a few things here. Generally, when you handle trout, you want to get your hands wet first to protect the mucosal membrane on their skin. It's also best to keep them in the water as much as possible and never lay them on the ground. In this case, though, we kept and ate the fish shown on video. If I'm going to keep fish, I prefer to dispatch them as quickly as possible to prevent them suffering on the stringer. Many more fish were released unharmed, and we only kept males. Catch and release gets stranger and stranger to me as I grow older, especially with fragile fish like trout. The idea of ripping these creatures out of their reality for sport is a wild concept to dwell on. At this point, anytime I'm fishing, I like to have a kit to clean and keep the fish, in case it's clear the fish isn't going to make it after being caught. Hello, mister. How are you? I love how bold marmots are. I made friends with one on an alpine climb, and he started chewing on our rope. I was like, dude, I thought we were tight. You look like such a, when did you start your WWE career? Was it recently?
This is a new thing, new career path for me, brother. That's so funny. You have an interesting look right now, right?
I think it's awesome.
Nice.
It's like a fury elf.
Yeah, there we go.
ones. All the pretty ones.
Wow, excellent. Great success. We just finished cleaning the fish. And we feel okay taking fish out of here because it's a gnarly hike to get in. It's very low pressure and there are loads of fish in this water. So we took well under our limit, but we did take some fish and clean them. We are definitely going to eat them. And thankfully, there's still a little bit of snow on the ground, so we can keep them fresh as we hike down. Pretty perfect day. And that was the biggest fish I've caught on my Tenkara rod, so it's exciting to know that I can even land fish that big. I think if I had a little less line on it, it would be easier to land them, but then it would be harder to fish, so it's a trade-off. But I call it success. Boots are holding up great. If you want a relatively rugged boot that breaks in real easy, these do that. I'm super impressed with it. We are getting rained out. Well, hailed out. So we gotta get out of here. But this place has been incredible. So stoked. Here come the guys.
This isn't working very well.
Yeah, you're not doing
Not doing good.
You're doing
Somebody
bad.
else can try.
Channel your inner caveman.
Just hitting it all towards myself. There we go.
Nice.
Now we're
that's
making
good.
progress.
Great work, you two. We're sprinting down the hill. Tyler is super tough. He's packing out everything like a monster. I'm back here just trying not to get dead on these slick rocks. It's good. We did it, yay! I'm thoroughly beat. Coming down was way easier than going up though. Good times. Great fish. Coolest people. Those are like salmon size.
Yeah.
They're pretty good sized fillets.
Salt, paprika, black pepper, garlic, and a little bit of red pepper. Careful.
I know.
Don't try a bite.
The trout was absolutely delicious. Thank you, Tyler and Ty, for the awesome time. And thank you, Kelsey, for helping us out with the feast.
Over the 4th of July weekend, our friends Rod and Michelle camped with us and brought their ATVs to check out the backcountry surrounding our land. Pretty soon you'll see Michelle in another video as we spend a week hiking the Colorado Trail. We set out 2 weeks from now.
Are we talking shit? I feel like as soon as you guys blast off, you're just talking shit.
See, I can't tell if I'm doing it or if it's real. By the way, these are dowsing rods. This is just copper wire, but I'm trying to mimic dowsing rods. Or like witching sticks, like a willow branch does the same thing. So when there's water underground, these are supposed to cross like that. And I don't know, over there it seems like it's really pretty spot on. But at the same time, I'm kind of like, well, if I lift my hands a little, they cross. So is it all in my head?
It feels like they're turning. I don't know. It's kind of inexplicable, honestly.
It's about magnetism, right?
Yeah, like you have a magnetic field, the Earth has a magnetic field. I don't know.
And so I keep feeling like it's happening here, right in front of the Scamp. Right there. Is it me? You see? That's pretty cross there. Here, let me do this. You see, I don't think I'm moving. I don't think I'm moving that.
It's 4th of July.
It's our 10-year anniversary today, and it's our first 4th of July on the land. We saw some fireworks over there, yeah, last night. So we're gonna take a hike up to one of the hills and see if we can't see a bunch of fireworks.
I feel like it's gonna be an hour plus before they begin.
Yeah, it will be. It was like a blend of trying to get there to see fireworks and walk in the sunlight, or wait.
Right.
And also sunset is just really pretty.
It is.
A rainbow. Happy anniversary.
Oh, our own rainbow. I like this spot.
Yeah, I do too. It's flat. Nice views. We're working with so much lava rock up here.
Yeah.
All of this.
This is like hard packed, like actually a big rock. It almost looks like somebody tried to build up here or got something cleared out, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Retreat, retreat. Hurry, hurry. This is like the biggest juniper that we have.
Pinyon.
Or yeah, sorry. The junipers are near here though, right? The two junies. They're further down, I think.
Right there.
One.
There's one right there. Right there where I'm pointing. See?
Yeah.
Is this what the elevation was like on your hike yesterday?
Yeah, very similar.
It's so steep. Wow. Holy cow. Our backyard. Oh my God, that's amazing.
This is so epic. Cheers to 10 years.
Thanks so much for watching this video. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe. It really helps us out a lot. We'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Little by little